back to my mommy's channel.
Welcome back to segment 2. I'm feeling myself today, honey. I am feeling myself. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I am feeling myself. But I'm gonna start by saying I stayed up for 2 nights in a row. I couldn't think about what I was gonna talk to y'all about. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what I was gonna talk to y'all about. But I looked at myself in the mirror this morning when I woke up and I said, Jazz, how you gonna speak up on something that you ain't even doing yourself? How you gonna preach something to your audience that you ain't even did yourself? I said, dang, I know exactly what I'm gonna talk about. I knew exactly what I was gonna talk about. And so, what I'm gonna tell y'all today is you cannot heal in the same environments that you was hurt in. And stop thinking so small. Stop thinking that I'm talking about the place that you stay in or the house that you stay in. I ain't talking about that. It's smaller than that. It's smaller factors than that. I'm talking about you can't keep them same friends. You can't eat that same food. You can't wear that same hair. You can't wear that same nails. You can't do nothing that reminds you of stuff that you used to do. I'm talking about you got to cut out old habits. You got to pick a certain amount of people that you want to bring on your journey. And that's what my best friend told me. She told me, you got to pick a certain amount of people because everybody ain't willing to change like you ready to change. You trying to change so big that the world gonna feel you. The world gonna hear you. And I can't do that because I kept dragging old stuff with me. I can move all day. I can move to another city, which is fine. But what's the point in moving when you got all this old stuff coming with you? You got to change your routine. You got to cut them old habits so you can make room for this change that's about to occur in your life. You got to make room for this change that's about to occur in your life. Once you do that, once you cut them old habits, now you got to set boundaries, standards. You got to set boundaries and standards. And you can't just hold certain people accountable or make certain people stick to those boundaries because you got to have consistency. If you don't have consistency, you're going to be all over the place. Hold everybody to them same boundaries. You can't be lenient. Once you stop being lenient, you're going to lose a lot of people. I'm talking about a lot of people. People going to feel like, oh, she thinks she better than me now. She trying to shit on me. But it ain't that. It ain't that you think you better. They think you better because they know you doing better. And the fact that you ain't bringing them on this journey with you, they salty. Yeah, they salty. They don't like that. Like Carisha say, I don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that. But it's fine. Because once you lose everybody, now you alone. Now you alone. Now you can self-reflect. Now you can think about what direction you want to go. I lost everybody. I got down to my lowest and I didn't know where to go. I was depressed. I was sick. I couldn't eat. I wasn't myself. I was lost. And a lot of people probably feeling like that right now. You probably feel like you ain't got nobody. You like, I'm all by myself. That's okay. It's okay to feel like that. Because when you down by yourself now, you gonna realize who there for you and who ain't. Because the people who really there for you, once they realize that you got boundaries, they're going to respect your boundaries. They're going to respect your beliefs. They're going to respect your thoughts. Yeah. You can't have people around you that's negative no more. You can't have nobody that ain't motivating you, supporting you, and pushing you forward for whatever you believe in, whatever you want to do in your life. It's bigger now. And they're going to realize that I got 6 people. And they know who they is because I talk to them all the time. They know exactly who they is. You can't have no more than 7 people because if you get that many, you got too many opinions. You got too many people sharing their thoughts on your life. Then you're going to start thinking, dang, maybe I ain't ready for change. But you ready now. You just sat back and you just self-reflected. So now you ready for that change. You ready for that change now. It's okay, queen. You lost yourself. It's okay. But now you know what you want to do. Now you know where you're trying to go. You ain't got to waver no more. Now you can be the boss that you're supposed to be. Now you can be the person who you're supposed to be. Yeah. Don't think you better. Know you better. You feel better. You ain't ugly on the inside. I always tell myself that I'm flossing. I know my flaws. I acknowledge my flaws. And I'm awesome regardless. That's what makes me me. That's what makes me me. I ain't never tried to be like nobody. I ain't never tried to hold no certain image because I ain't perfect. Because once you mess up, they're going to be like, ooh, I thought she was this type of person. But nah, you ain't got to worry about that because you changing now. You was always the same and you going to stay the same. Don't waver for nobody. Be you. Be flossing. And I hope same time next week.
I release these frequencies, speak to me. Every low foul listener, please keep from